Hey guys, Lindsay Dombrowski here from Shaheen Ruth Martin and Bonneville Real Estate. I've been getting a couple market questions, so today we're just doing a general market update on Metro Richmond and New Kent County. Today I'm going to provide you with some general market updates for the Metro Richmond area. These are going to be for single family homes, condos, and townhomes, and these are going to include all price ranges. I'm going to do Metro Richmond and New Kent County so you can kind of get a comparison there. If you live in a different area or have a question about a specific zip code, a certain price range, or even a style of home, all of this information can be broken down into those categories as well. So if you want additional information that pertains just to you and your area, you can send me a message or send me an email, and I'm happy to pull the statistics according to that. I know many of us are visual learners, so I'm going to throw a couple graphs up here while I talk through them today. It's going to focus on just a few main metrics. There's a ton that we could go into, but I'm just going to point out the most important right now that gives you a clear picture of what's going on overall. I'll throw the graph up. I'll kind of walk you through what this means and how it could pertain to you or your home. So what you're going to be looking at now is going to be our average sale price. This is for May, since I'm recording this on June 30th. If I would have waited one day, I could have given you June statistics, but we're gonna do May, and then in the next 2 weeks, I will give you June. So what I have here is 3 years. We have 2018, 2019, and 2020, and you can view how the price has changed over those 3 years. So the blue column is the entire MLS, that's Metro Richmond. The orange is gonna be just New Kent County. So what we're focusing on mostly is going to be 2019 to 2020. So we can kind of see the effects of coronavirus. And surprisingly, home values have risen even though we have been dealing with COVID. So that is good news for home sellers. So New Kent County has an increased price in the month of May. The average sale price increased 17.8%. It's a pretty significant jump. Last year in 2019, it dropped 6.4%. So to be back up 17% is good news. For the entire MLS, we have an increase of 5%. That's also great. This includes the entire Metro Richmond area. So that's a pretty broad area, which is why I broke it down so you could see both, but still a 5% increase overall is great. That brings the average sale price in May was $309,375, whereas last year for the entire MLS, it was $294,417. So there on the 2019 to 2020, you can see our increases for May's average sale price. This graph here is going to show you May new listings for 2018, 2019, and 2020. So this is how many new homes hit the market in that month in each of these years. So this graph is the reason why you see so many of those annoying posts from local realtors telling you that inventory is at an all-time low. Now is the time to sell your house. Call me right now. This is why they're doing that. In 2018, we had 3,015 homes hit the market in May. For last year, we had 3,180. For this year, we only had 2,354. That is a 26% decrease. So that's a pretty significant inventory shortage from what we were trending the past 2 years. Even in New Kent, we can see the effects of this. So in 2019, we had 77 new homes hit the market in May. In 2020, we only had 56. That's a 27.3% decrease. That's also a very significant decrease. So this kind of shows you why people are getting more money per square foot, why their home's not staying on the market as long. There's just not enough inventory, so there's a lot less competition. Buyers don't have as many options, so the houses they are choosing are going quicker and for more money. This third graph that we're looking at is going to be our average days on market for the month of May. This is going to show that in 2019, the average days on market for the entire MLS was at 33 days, and this year it's at 30 days. So I would say a lot of this is because of the low inventory. The houses are moving a little bit quicker. Buyers have fewer options. But in New Kent, we have a pretty surprising drop. At this time last year, we were at 54 days on market was the average. This time this year, we're down to 34. And we've seen that a lot in this current market, that homes are selling much faster than they were last year. So this is what this chart is showing you. Again, the blue is going to be the entire MLS, Richmond metro area. The orange is in New Kent. New Kent typically has more days on market. We're just a more rural area. We're a little bit outside the city. The demand's not as high as the entire MLS. So we're normally a few days longer on market anyway, so that's nothing to be concerned with. But mostly we're comparing the 2019 to 2020. That's where you can see the significant change at 37% difference. So 37% less days on market for listings in the New Kent County area. It's pretty awesome. The final one that we're going to go over here is one that I think would excite home sellers. This is good news for you. Our May average price per square foot has increased in both the general MLS area and the New Kent area. So the general MLS, we're going from $143 a square foot at this time last year in 2019 up to $151 per square foot in 2020. In New Kent County, in 2018, we were at $129 per square foot. That increased just over 8% to $140 in 2019. Now we've increased an additional 7.1% and we are up to $150 per square foot. That is great news. If you own a home in New Kent, if you're thinking about selling a home, the price per square foot going up 7% is a great amount that your house is now worth more money. So that's always good news. So there you have it, just a quick and easy market update for Metro Richmond in New Kent County. Like I said, this can be broken down into additional zip codes, price ranges, types and styles of homes. So if you have any more specific questions or want to see some of the other statistics that we can pull, just reach out to me and I am more than happy to help you. Thanks again for sticking around, watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. I forgot to mention I will do another market update within the next 2 weeks once I have the numbers for June, so we can kind of see if things are still trending in the same directions or if anything's changing now that we're hitting the true summer market. So stay tuned. I have a visitor. You say hi.
Hi.